I hate how the city just ends before the highway. It looks incredibly unrealistic. 100% agreement. 100%. One thing that I would have really liked to see is, even though we can't build highways, is to have a highway physically go through your city. So say like kind of go right through the middle, and then there'd be like 1 or 2 junctions here, so you can kind of build, you know, frontage and stuff right on the highway, make it look kind of cool. But unfortunately, no. Any cities that do have the highway going through it kind of downgrade to the high density avenue, the 6-lane road, and then basically will turn into a highway again. So highway, 6-lane road through your city, and then highway, because that's just the way to cheap out. Show you some of the major road interchanges. You're looking at it. This is the only one in the game, and this would only be here. It was only here because I pretty much hit maxes so hard to get them to build it. Originally, this was just an intersection in early alpha builds and stuff of the game, and I basically hit them, pestered them, and we finally got this. It still looks like crap, but that's it. This is the only junction in the game. And regional highway interchanges are just intersections. I don't know if there's any in this region. But basically, when 2 highways meet in the region, there's just an intersection. There's no junction at all. There are only junctions, interchanges, like this at the city border. And that's it. Any ones that don't are highways that go through the coastline. I guess so, right? If it's following the coastline, it might downgrade to the high density avenue to get through your city. Anyways, we're having some modest growth. Buildings here, and what are we getting? I don't like it. In the earlier games, it actually told you what was being built as it was under construction. So say it was like, you know, VU Financial, it would tell you what it was before it was completed. But here, you got to guess about what it's called or what it will look like until it's done. So that's a little annoying. It's a minor complaint. It's something I can live with. What is my wait time now? 50 minutes. So that's okay. You're allowed to build at the 3 streetcar terminals for your city. So I might do that once my deficit gets fixed up a little bit. But I am making some money, so maybe I can just do it now. So if you go to streetcars, it says 2 out of 3, so you can build 1 more just to get your wait times down. You just have to demolish stuff. Like, space is just such a big issue here. So it's like, where do you want the least amount of damage to be done? You have to find out. One thing I also learned is that Sims don't really like to live next to these things. They don't decrease the land value, but they don't really do anything to help it. I guess this is probably the best spot since it kind of snaps on perfectly. So basically it comes with 1 garage, and then you can add 6 more, so a total of 7 streetcars. And that should put my wait times down a little bit. And then you get the snazzy little light rail sign. You have to demolish buildings for it. Like, in order to put this sign in, I have to demolish this house. Like, why couldn't it just go on top of the building? For some, there are, for some buildings, you can put the sign, like, right on top. An example of that is the fire station. Where's my fire station? Yeah, right here. So, like, the fire department sign can go right on top of the building. But for some other buildings, like the streetcar terminal, you have to put it right to the side. Are you talking to me? Never knew that I was into SimCity? I've been a fan since I was like a little kid. I first started off on the the Super Nintendo version, where Bowser would come and destroy your city instead of Godzilla. So I guess it's time to add another generator. So now my expenses are getting pretty bad. I'm now making a $5,000 deficit. So I got to ease on the spending. And I need to get a 80% approval rating in order to get some other things done. And I'm still hovering at 73. For some odd reason, the industrial developments like me the most. Yet I really hate industry because I don't zone a lot for it because it creates a lot of ground pollution. So if I look at the, where's the ground pollution map, right? This is the industry. I don't have a lot of it, but that's where most of it is generated. And more of it is generated here just from the mining facilities. And your sewage treatment plant will also generate some ground pollution if you don't have sufficient treatment facilities in it. It'll just dump sewage into the ground. But density is increasing, so that's good. I think I need 295,000 people for the city hall upgrade. Then I can finally get like a Department of Tourism or something. What do I need? 292, so I'm almost there. So that's basically my next goal right now, is to get that. And then once I get a Department of Tourism, I can build some cool stuff. And that'll get my happiness level up and make people want to come in and stuff. More rich people, whatever. And the region is developing quite well too. I've invited some people. It's kind of a test region for right now. But this region's made by a friend of mine. I mean, this city here and a couple others over there. I don't even know who made this one or that one. And then these are some of mine over here. So this one just kind of has some development around the cliffs. I'll go to expand it a lot more later on. And where's the other one that I made? Is this it right? No, that's not mine. I can't even find it. I think it was right here. I think Maxis may have lost it. Another city lost to Origin and the always online DRM. I have 3 cities in the region if I like zoom out. Yeah, right here. This is where it is. There's nothing there anymore. It says that there's 50,000 people in this city. Yet, if I look over there, it just looks like nothing. Looks like nothing's there. I'm in a private region, but I basically can invite people. Another thing is that I've reached my my friend cap on Origin. I only get you can only get 100 friends on Origin. So if I was to like show you my Origin right now, it says that I have 100 friends, and you can't add any more. And I've got like requests out the wazoo because I can't add any more. If I do, it says like maximum amount exceeded, and you have to like delete a friend in order to add somebody else, and that's kind of cruel. I don't understand that. I mean, I can understand the need for a limit or something, so you're not like a spammer. Ooh, I can upgrade my city hall finally. I get like the nice little thing at the top. Normally there's fireworks and stuff, but I don't think it happened this time. So anyways, you can add another department to it. And the next upgrade comes at 600,000 residents, and by the time your city gets to about 500,000 or more, it's just like a complete, you know, tenement, right? It's a big commie block because there's just need to pack so many poor rich Sims into your city in order to get a population like that in a 2x2 tile. Hey, thanks a lot. I'm glad you're enjoying my casting of the game. So I can get a Department of Safety, which is already in my region. I have it attached to another city hall, and that's why I can get like the nice fire stations and stuff. Or I can get the Department of Tourism, which is not in my region yet, and that gets things like the amphitheater and stadium and stuff. So we'll do that because I want more parks. Don't know where I can put it. I don't think I left enough room for... I don't understand why I can't stack it again. Sometimes you can stack buildings like on top of each other like 3 or 4 times, but not here. So it's gotta go right here, which means that this road here has gotta get destroyed. So that kinda sucks. I should be at 22,000 viewers. Well, spread the word. You can like me or follow me or advertise me or anything like that if you want. I do get a lot of views on my YouTube channel now. Well, I have some abandoned buildings. I should probably delete those. So most people that are in like the SimCity kind of community that aren't like frequent Twitch visitors who follow like the main casters who are just happening to play the game right now because it's out, they'll mostly just watch it on YouTube. Twitch isn't kind of a big thing there right now. You know what? I'm going to build it on its side because it kind of shows some connectivity here, because this is the Department of Education. Or I can make it close together, and this will allow some kind of zone to develop here as well. So just check the zoning a little bit. So now I have the Department of Tourism, and that grants me things like, as I said, the amphitheater, which rich people really like. It costs $480 an hour to run, but look, it has a big zone of influence, so it's really good. So you just need to find a spot to put it. I'm going to put it right here in this corner. That way these grids can fully develop around it. So I'm just going to destroy this this road here. I'm not worry about hooking up that bridge in just a bit. Just want to get this thing built. Now I'm running a $5,000 deficit again. Okay, so there we go. Maybe get another one built somewhere else. And with the Department of Tourism, you can also get landmarks and stuff like that. So where are my parks? Amphitheaters are just really good for attracting rich people and boosting land value and stuff. So, for example, if I put one right next to this this coal mine here, I'm sure it will help boost the value a bit. So I'm just looking for the best spot to put it. Let's put it right here, maybe. And now I'm making a $6,000 deficit, so I should probably stop. At least for a bit, so my my income can catch up. I am actually in the discussion with some big YouTube names about doing tips and tricks and other SimCity videos. A lot of people have contacted me for doing partnerships and stuff, so we'll see how that goes. I'm going to try and get into that machinima one, but there's a lot of other people who have contacted me, so we'll see how that goes. I don't want to be a complete sellout though, just casting and doing videos just to make money. You know, I want to do it because I like it. Yeah, I put these up on YouTube as well, but this is the live run, and I find that on Twitch when you first do it. I gotta expand this. When I do it first on Twitch, no matter what quality I'm at, like right now I'm running 1080p, it's always better quality on Twitch, because when it exports to YouTube, especially my audio quality is diminished a bit. If you compare this game to SimCity 4, you will be disappointed. There's really no other explanation for it. You have to treat it as something different. That's really all I can say. In fact, there's like I don't really make memes or anything, but one of the few memes that I've ever made was like that coach from South Park, like the skiing coach. He's like, gonna have a bad time. And I basically made one that said, if you compare SimCity